How's it going, folks, and welcome back to Park to Prem. Today is a huge episode to end season number 6. I think it's season number 6. I put season 6 in the title of last video. Is it our 6th? It is our 6th season. The fact I've checked that today after labelling a video the season 6 finale is concerning. We've got the FA Cup today. We're taking on Everton. We've got the Champions League final today. We're taking on a Manchester United team who just yesterday we lost to. And I say yesterday because you might have spotted it. The video went up later than planned. I am still having internet issues. If you want to follow my internet adventures, Twitter, at WorkTheSpace. Allegedly, it's entertaining watching me get annoyed with British Telecom. Go figure. Anyway, hopefully this video is going to be up today. That you're hopefully seeing it Tuesday, maybe. This is a very awkward intro. Let's just run the intro. Let's get into this. 2 big games. No messing around. It's go time. Yes, folks, how is it going? And welcome back. I'm picking up straight from last episode where we scraped a Premier League title on goal difference. We're back again today for the small matter of cup finals. The FA Cup final and the Champions League final. 2 finals we won last season. And today we kick things off taking on Jesse Marsh's Everton side, a side that finished 4th in the Premier League, have some very good players, have their Dinkle, who we injured last time we played against them. And while going into this game, all the players are tired. Now, the good news for us is we have got a bigger break after this game before we take on Manchester United. The bad news, we're without Panariello, De Silva, Horniak, Lind is injured. There are no centre mids left in our team, and so it all falls on the shoulder of the man who missed a penalty on the final day of the season, Jacob Middleby. Yeah, he's going to be starting for us. But just looking at the rest of the team, whilst we have got a few tired legs, I don't think any are quite to the extent where I need to drop them necessarily. Perhaps Carlier, the closest to that, but I think I'm going to risk it. Which, look, if any of these players get a season-ending injury and miss the Champions League final, it's on me. But I want to go into everything at our absolute best. This is the team that's going to do it for us. We've got Beccacioli in goal. I feel like I'm saying that incorrectly. We just called him Leonardo. I feel like he had a lot of pressure on his shoulders this year. He's come in and done very well in goal. Been a little bit of a difference maker. The back four is at full strength. In the centre of the midfield, George is basically one of the handful of centre mids I still have fit. He's there. We've talked about Middleby, Gurajaga, Carlier, Zandbergen. We're at Wembley, taking on Everton. Let's win this one, shall we? I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to match last year's end-of-season episode where we had the Champions League final. Look, it was a pretty epic one. If you missed that Champions League final and you're watching this, not sure how that has happened, you should go and watch that other Champions League final, because we're not going to match it today, but we're going to do our best. And while we might have a chance here, Middleby, 2 minutes in. 2 minutes in, Jacob Middleby, the haters came crawling out of the woodwork after he missed that penalty and we brought him in. 2 minutes into this game, he silences the critics, the doubters. They're in the mud. And to be fair, it was all on the Zandbergen ball, wasn't it? That was a sensational pass by the right winger. Not too bad of a finish at the end of it either. Also, just a little bit of admin-y stuff behind the scenes. Some of you mentioned the fact there was a weird boom in my audio for a few weeks. I got to the bottom of it with the help of Nerdphonic. So hopefully the audio sounds crispy, clean and smooth. If it doesn't, I'm going to cry because I've spent an hour trying to fix it. But I think it's good now. You can let me know if you're one of the people who can hear it because you've got expensive headphones or a ridiculous audio setup where it all sounds great. Does it sound less bad now? I hope it sounds less bad now. Imagine if I record this whole video and then it just sounds bad. That would make me really sad. Anyway, let's get a goal. Carlier bringing it forward. Sanchez, Zandbergen. Did he just smash it through the keeper's legs? Did he really just hit the... Who is their keeper? You need to close your legs, sunshine. Bloody hell. How's that gone in? We're 2 goals up after 27 minutes. Everton must absolutely hate us. I was about to say we've beat them in the FA Cup final. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But when we hammered them in the Champions League final, there was a little bit of sympathy for them. 5-0 in that game, remember? They've come into this FA Cup final thinking, it can't be as bad as last time, can it? I mean, at the moment, it could be as bad as last time. We're in possession and we're bringing the ball forward again. We've got a confidence and swagger. I mean, if we get another, I might just take Carlier off after half an hour and he can have his rest. Gurajaga to the byline. Pulls it back to Chiric. Fontana. Have a go, Fontana. Carlier back to goal. Back to Fontana. Hit it, my son. Sanchez, Fontana, Middleby, goes down in a heap. Efforts are being blocked. Everton forced to defend at the edge of their own 18-yard box. Churich making the pitch wide, gives it to George. He gets to the byline, he pulls it back, and Jacob Middleby scores again. He's on for a FA Cup final hat-trick. It's 3-0 after half an hour. We are the baddies. I feel like Everton went into this game with a three-at-the-back system thinking, you know what, we'll shut them down. They're not going to score 5. They must be, well, I was about to say regretting that right now. Oh my word, they nearly scored. That was a nuts save by Leonardo. I don't know why we're passing it back to him, but we've got it away from danger. Everything is fine. Okay, at the break here, 3 goals to the good. We've been way, way better. I'm going to just heap a load of praise on the players, and I'm also going to start managing the squad a little bit. Carlier off, Newton on. You know, that man who absolutely loves big games and definitely didn't bottle it once in a Champions League final. He is on for us. Elsewhere in the team, I am just going to shorten the passing, up the time wasting. Let's just, you know, chill out a little bit. We don't need to do any pressing. We don't need to work hard when we don't have the ball. Don't be so ridiculous. Let's sit back, chill out. I probably could go for a few more goals. I probably could go to get another 5-0, but it just doesn't seem worth it, knowing that we've got a Champions League final. Let's lower the intensity of our game and just savour the occasion, really, as much as anything. I mean, if Everton get a few back now, it's going to be a very, very awkward moment, isn't it? I will live to regret the decisions I've just made. And, well, that regret might be sinking in now. Antonio Carlos scores a minute into the second half. They've scored quicker in the second half than we scored in the first half. I'm beginning to think there is like a black hole or something behind the goal at this end of the pitch that's sucking the ball in. It's the only logical explanation for the fact that all 4 goals have happened on the same side of the pitch, right? Okay, 25 minutes left here. We've already brought on Newton. I've got a couple more subs I can make. I'm going to take off Sandbergen because he's been injured so much this year. I don't want to risk him. And elsewhere, I'm also going to take off Fontana for Chibuk. Just want to take off the most valuable players, the players who I think bring the most quality to us, and just see out what's left of this game. What I will say is we are only edging out XG marginally on balance. Our clinical first half display has put us in a great position. There might still be more that needs to be dealt with here. Apparently that hit Tullio and went over. That was a weird deflection. I don't like the fact we're defending corners with 8 minutes left, because if they score one of these, I don't want to say panic stations. I might start to worry and regret all the tactical changes I made. Leonardo with the ball. Just take as long as you want, mate. Take your time. Chill out. Yeah, you know, all 6 seconds and all that. Launches it forward immediately. We've got play out of defence on, by the way, so that's gone well. Conceição, tight angle. Do not foul him. Antonio Carlos scores another. 4 minutes left. Do I want to change anything here? You can tell it's serious because I'm standing up desk mode, leaning on the desk, thinking, you know what? I'm not changing anything. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, right? This is just smart management by me to rest the play. Just get the ball away from danger, please, football manager. Just get that. What? Okay, why are we showing me that? The game is trying to wind me up. The game is trying to wind me up. It doesn't matter. We've got the win just about. I'm calm. You're calm. We're all calm. Back-to-back FA Cup wins. I'll be honest, after half an hour, I was enjoying it. By the end, slightly less. So we've kind of stumbled across the line there. We've not done it in style. It's not particularly flashy. But we'll take it. Wembley are up. So we get to watch the confetti fall. It's a magical occasion. But as nice as this is, there's an FA Cup final trophy. Yeah, great. There's a Champions League final coming up. Like, why are we here? Why are we talking about this? On to the next game. Future Jack. Take it away. 10 days to prepare. My word. Let's not party too hard after this one. Okay, folks. It's game day. It's the big one. The Champions League final. Mark II. Electric Boogaloo or something. Against Manchester United. Of course, last year, we won this. We won it on penalties. We take on a Manchester United team today that I am a little bit scared of. And you know what? That's perhaps with questionable reason, because I've now just looked at the recent meetings against them. We do quite well against Manchester United historically. I feel like I perhaps think back to the first EFL Cup final that we did against them years ago when we were back in the Championship. They've constantly been this thorn in our side. Of course, they pushed us right to the wire in the Premier League this season just gone. They finished behind us on goal difference. You couldn't get any closer than ourselves and them. And if we just look at their players and we look at their team, They've got good players. I mean, Jadon Sancho this year has been ridiculous. 10 goals and 23 assists in the Premier League. The man's 36. It's the last game he's playing of his career, and he's playing it against us. I mean, if scripting exists, he's going to get a hat-trick today. Elsewhere in their team, they've got players like Andre Gomez. He's quite good, isn't he? A 35-year-old Wesley Fofana's just kicking around. I imagine he's been in a few cup finals in his day in this Football Manager universe. And when it comes to their goals, they always come through this man. Karim Adeyemi, 34 years old, 28 goals to his name in the Premier League. I do look at this Manchester United side and some of their older players. It's a bit like they're having a last dance, really, isn't it? You look at the names that a lot of their better players are, they're all kind of in their, early to mid-30s. This might be the last swan song for this squad. I'm hoping that we're going to unplug the speakers. No one's hearing this song. It's all about us today. Now, in terms of team news, Panariello and De Silva injured, out of commission. We're going to be missing our captain for this big game. I hate that a lot. And we are carrying a knock to a rather unfortunate player. Leonardo, our star goalkeeper, has had a facial laceration. That sounds very uncomfortable, shall we say. He's got 1 day left of his injury. I am going to play him, but because I'm allowed a load of players on the bench, Mario Ruiz is ready. I'm going to make sure he's got his boots on and they're laced. I'm going to make sure he's packed his gloves, because there is a world where potentially he does have to come on for us. In terms of the rest of the team, though, we are fully rested. Middleby got man of the match in that FA Cup final. I think he's earned the right to be starting this game here. Horniak was a consideration. He's had a very, very good kind of season. His stats have been pretty impressive. Last 5 games maybe had some question marks. He is as well coming back from an injury where he was out with a gashed lower leg. There is part of me that wants to play Horniak, but I just feel like on off the bench, he's perhaps going to have a little bit more of an impact. And besides that, I just like the team that we've got a lot. I just think it's a neat team, and it's the team that's kind of going to hopefully win us this back-to-back. Now, I, of course, do realise, and I've seen comments about this, that if we win the Champions League back-to-back, it raises some questions. There's the Club World Cup next summer to potentially look forward to. We move into a new stadium beyond that. But I am conscious of the fact that we are kind of quite a dominant team at this point. I'm not kind of ignoring that. I'm aware of that. We will, after this match, after we pound Manchester United 6-0, talk about the plans for next season and beyond. So stay here, sit tight. Maybe I should have gone and extended highlights for this final like the last one. Nothing has happened after 25 minutes until now. Leonardo, the little orange circle, it scares me. I don't like it. Maybe we need to bring in Ruiz. Sancho's here with the ball. We've won it back. George, back to Leonardo. Collins goes wide to Chiric. I kind of like the passing out from the back, but I am scared we're just going to give the ball away. Manchester United are pressing so high up the pitch here. Did no one teach them any manners? Sanchez, Zambergen. Can he get past his man? Of course he can. He switches it over. Gurashaga, one-on-one. Can he finish it? No, he's hit the post. That was a chance. It was a difficult chance. He's won the ball back, though. He's everywhere. Middleby, George hits it just wide. We've started this game okay. I'm going to just try encouraging the players. Get some green, happy, smiley faces. We've now got a throw-in on the near side. Chiric, Zambergen. Can he turn his man? He gives it to Fontana, who hits it from range. If that goes in the top corner, he justifies the £150 million. Sadly for us, he's hit it over, and we are coming towards the end of a first half where the XG total between the two teams after 45 minutes is 0.6. Not been a classic so far. Right, I'm going to get shouty. I'm going to throw a water bottle. Tullio hates it. Everyone else loves it. I'm an inspirational leader. Tullio will be fine, I hope. Okay, we've encouraged him and now he's calmed down. I'm not talking to any of the other players. They can all just stay happy about the water bottle that's been thrown. We need to be better in this second half. We've not had a shot on target for all our chances. And you know what? I might hate this. I might be torturing myself slightly. Going on to extended highlights for the second half and beyond. I want action. You want action. Let's watch a few more shots go over the crossbar from long shots. You know the deal. Leonardo, Collins. We all play Football Manager. When you go on extended, you just see all the speculative long shots or something. Chiric, Middleby, switches it. Carlier, good touch. We've hit the post twice now. In a twirl. I'm just doing it. That's not helped me. I'm a bit dizzy. Zambergen. Can he pull it back? No. Addons makes a good tackle. Sancho mops it up. It was a chance. It was a chance. Have they subbed on or off Adeyemi here? They've just subbed on Adeyemi. They're bringing on their top goal scorer on off the bench. I feel like we should be making changes now. Carlier apparently has picked up an injury, but feels he can continue. Absolutely not. Horniak, it's your time to shine. Elsewhere, Gurajak has not played well. He scored in a Champions League final before. Maybe it's blind faith. Maybe it's blind optimism. Heinz Winter, on you come, son. Just over 20 minutes left here. It's been cagey. It's been nervous. It's not been that explosive final like it was last year against Real Madrid. But I do feel like we've perhaps marginally been on top. I feel like more of the highlights have been us, and well, there might be one here. Horniak, middle B. He's going very wide. Go towards the goal. He pulls it back. Heinz Winter forces a save out of the keeper. It was a great effort. We do still have the ball here. Zambergen crosses it in. It's dealt with by Manchester United. They are defending very, very deep. They managed to deal with it, and now they're launching a counter-attack. Adeyemi down this byline. Sanchez, great tackle there. Love that. Little bit of the dark arts there. Cynical foul. Breaks down the play. They have now got a throw in, though. 76th minute. Manchester United on the attack. No one liked this. No one's enjoying this. Addons puts it in. Tulio gets his noggin on it. Don't know why I'm miming the header. I feel like being stood up makes me do silly things. Sancho to the byline. Can we deal with it here? Addons caught out of possession by Zambergen. Sanchez launches it forward. Yul now with the ball for Manchester United. They've got so many players committed to the attack here, United. Their wing-backs are looking for the overlaps at all opportunities. Adeyemi is attempted to be played through. We've not cleared that out particularly well. Lavia now to Addons. Plays it inside to Jadon Sancho. Don't do it to me, Football Manager. Addons. Adeyemi, it's blocked. Oh my word, it's hit someone on the back of the head. Get it away from danger, boys. I'm calm. I'm calm. Is everyone else calm? I'm not calm. There's 10 minutes left. And I say there's 10 minutes left. There's another highlight. Why are we doing this? Why are we just here to suffer? Fontana. Zambergen plays it forward towards Heinz Winter, who's all on his lonesome there. Now Adeyemi bringing it forward, gives it to Jadon Sancho in the wide area. He pulls it back. They've hit the post. It hit our defender. And why are we rolling it? Why are we doing this? Why against Everton were we lumping it forward from the goalkeeper? You know, when we said play out from the back. And then in this game here, we're rolling it to our centre-backs. It's still 0-0. A goal here for either team could be the final blow. Zambergen has scored. It's 1-0 Crystal Palace. It's the 88th minute. Let's go. There's VAR checking this. Have I just celebrated? I wasn't paying attention. That's... Oh. We never talk about this. We never talk about this. How was he far off? Probably was off, wasn't he? Oh my word, there's 3 minutes left. There's 3 minutes left. I'm trying to remain calm, everyone. It's kind of going out the window. Black is bringing the ball forward for them. I believe he's a Scottish right back. He pulls it back to Hansen Aaron. Back with Black, who's going to cross it in. Oh my word, Leonardo. He just about deals with it. There's 50 seconds remaining, or we're going to extra time for the second Champions League final in a row, and I don't know if my heart can handle it. Leonardo collects. That facial laceration not causing many issues at the moment. Remain calm, everyone. Remain calm. Ball lump forward. Fofana wins it. Sanchez gets the second ball. Middle B. George. Do it, George. Heinz Winter. Good chance. Forces another save out the goalkeeper. Both goalkeepers have played well here. This game has got more lively. In the first half, we had 1 shot on target between the two teams. We've had 6 in the second. 6 times more lively. Corner. Ball whipped in. They've headed it away. This is going to extra time. It's going to extra time. I'm not enjoying this. Zambergen's had an 89th minute winner ruled out. And I just feel sad, right? Oh my word. Normally I take pauses when I do videos. You know, during a match, if there's nothing happening, just pause, cut that bit out in the edit. Today I'm just waffling. Today is a waffly day. Okay. We're on extended, so there's always going to be a kickoff highlight. Don't read too much into it, he says nervously. Zambergen. We do get 2 more subs now, don't we? Zambergen bringing it forward. Fontana is there. It's been dealt with. Tell you what, Middleby's on a 6.7. Get him off the pitch. But who do you bring on? We've got so many injuries. Is it David Lind's time to shine? You know what? David Lind on centre mid on attack. George is going to shadow striker. I feel like George is a man of the people. George, are you a man of the people? Prove to me that you are. Please play well. Horniak. Winter could be through. Surely not. We've hit the crossbar. We've hit the woodwork 3 times in this game. We've hit the woodwork 3 times in this game. Can I just walk away? Can I just go to my kitchen, make a brew? And you guys can just watch the rest of it play out in silence. Probably wouldn't be a good video. David Lind, fresh off the bench. David, it's in! The keeper's had a calamity. I don't even know how it's gone in. How did that go in? I thought he was about to parry it onto the post again. You know what? Glad I didn't make a brew. He's come on off the bench and scored instantly. He's just been called up for the England squad for the Euros in the summer. He's bloody good, David Linders. He's going to be homegrown at club soon. I don't know what the keeper's doing. I ain't going to complain. I don't give a Scooby-Doo. We're a goal up here 3 minutes in and I'm a tactical genius. I'm bloody brilliant at Football Manager. All right, okay, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. Winter, Whittington nods it down to Hanson Aaron. For all the success we've had recently, we have scraped by on a number of occasions. We've ridden our luck. I'm worried that one day the luck is just going to run out. You know, this is the second Champions League final to go to extra time. I mean, it could still run out today, the luck. The Premier League was won on goal difference. Like, we've not been, like, you know, this super dominant, unbeatable team, I feel like. And even here, I feel like we need a second goal. I feel like one more maybe kills the game. But until then, Manchester United, we have to respect. We have to fear. They've cleared it away. Collins. Chirich. Back to Collins now. He gives it to Marcus Tullio. Sanchez. Fontana, this is nice football. Don't pass it to them, though. I'm calm. Whittington. Sanchez. Zambergen. Fontana. Gives it, just passes it straight away. I paid £150 million for that, man. Fontana, well done. You've passed the ball. Winter turns his man. Turns on the afterburners. He's quick. 1-on-1. I'll tell you what, he could have had a hat-trick on another day. Their keeper has made some unbelievable saves. I know he'll be thrown under the bus by the media for that one calamity. Besides that, he's been absolutely top draw. I'm being told to bring in McIntosh at right wing. Is our assistant okay? We sure he's fine? Oh, they're on the attack. I don't like this. It's offside. It's offside. Right, maybe I should make another sub. We've got another sub. Who do you bring on here, though? I feel like really the option is Chibuk. Chibuk for Fontana. Apparently Fontana's bossing the midfield. Chirich is on a yellow. That concerns me. The goalkeeper's still got an injury. You know what? I'm just going to save the sub for in case Mario Ruiz has to come on. Would it be mad? Say Manchester United hypothetically got a goal. Would it be mad to bring in Mario Ruiz just for the penalty shootout? That's the in thing to do now, isn't it, in real life? You have a penalty specialist goalkeeper. He won us a Champions League final on penalties before, did Mario Ruiz. I feel like it'd be rude not to. Imagine the scenes. That they've got Oladinho. They've hit the woodwork. Get it away. It was offside. It wouldn't have counted. Oh, my word. There's 8 minutes left. There's 8 minutes left. I am not calm. Zambergen, make me calm. Hits it. Forces a good save out the keeper, but it's not out of play. Lind. Blocked away. Dealt with. Lavia. Adiemi. They could catch us on the counter-attack. They've got a lot of men running forward here, Manchester United. Addons for them down the byline. Sanchez, do your thing. Do your thing. He hasn't done his thing. It's back post. Collins heads it away to Oladinho. He scored against us once recently. He ain't going to score against us with a shot like that. Oh my. Oh my. Can we just end the game? Why did I go to extended highlights? Why did I do this punishment to myself? It's headed just wide. 1 minute of added time. There's just over a minute and a half left, or under a minute and a half left. Surely we're just going to get over the line here. Zambergen. Can he do anything? Tackle flies in. It's a throw-in the corner. You know what? You know, just take your time, lads. Just take us. Look, we can take as long as we want in this corner. We've killed 20 seconds there. Great work. Game management and what's happening. There's a free kick for them in the corner. We'll not question how that happened. There's 8 seconds left. Just end the game. Just end it. Back-to-back Champions League winners. How good does that sound? How good does that sound? It sounds bloody brilliant. It didn't go to penalties. I can keep my sanity. Crystal Palace won. Manchester United 0. And I'll tell you what, we have beaten them in other cup finals. I finally feel like we've redeemed ourselves with that EFL Cup where we lost 5-2 6 years ago, or 5 years ago now. It's a little while ago. Wow. I mean, savour it. It's a sight we've seen before, but back-to-back Champions League wins is difficult to do in Football Manager. Yes, we've scraped by in the final yet again, but David Lind's got the goal, everyone. The David Lind. I hope he's got man of the match, because it's literally all he did. He came on, and after a minute, he decided to shoot from 40 yards, 30 yards. I'm exaggerating. And it ended up going in the back of the net. Heinz Winter, you know, on off the bench, scored in the last final. In this one, this man's done it with his 12 long shots. He did exactly what I wanted him to do. Look at that. Drink it in. Crystal Palace back-to-back Champions League winners. We've also done the sextuple there, if you include the European Super Cup and the Community Shield. I'm not sure if we can really include those, can we? Can we? Maybe. Probably not. The board are happy. Dwanjin absolutely loves me. We could be on for the three-peat potentially. Marcus Tullio got man of the match. A man we signed back in the Championship. He didn't score. He just did his defending well. And, I mean, when you look at him, 12.25 million for Marcus Tullio. It might be one of the best signings we made all save game. I feel like we don't really bang the Marcus Tullio drum enough. Allow me to bang it right now. This man, absolutely massive. Not literally. He's only 185 centimetres. He's not that tall. There it is in black and white. Crystal Palace, Champions League winners. Kazoo, top goal scorer and highest average rating. Former player of ours. Well played, mate. 27 years old now. Kind of mad to think we signed him age 21 for 1.2 million. Turns out I have quite a good eye for talent or something. I mean, at least that's what I'm going to tell myself. Somehow I've managed to turn a former player getting top goal scorer into me just bigging myself up even more. How self-indulgent am I? So I suppose the natural question is, what now? Because let's be honest, we've just won everything this year. We won a lot of stuff last year as well. Back-to-back Champions League, back-to-back Premier Leagues. I will say we were a couple of results away from, you know, the Premier League and Champions League looking very, very different. But I am conscious and I am self-aware of the fact that we are now turning Crystal Palace into a juggernaut. Of course, next year, next summer, there is the Club World Cup, which I've kind of always marked down as, you know, the point to really end on. Beyond that, I know some people maybe might wonder, oh, you're going to go back to FC United? Are you going to go abroad in this save game? I think for me personally, we're 15 years into the future now. So much has changed. And for anyone new coming into the channel wanting to hop into the series, if I was to randomly move to Serie A, where there's no real players left, it's going to feel like a bit of a weird jumping on point. So really, I think next year is going to be the final year at Crystal Palace. After that, I want to do the traditional Sims into the future. So if you've not seen them before, at the end of an FM save game, we do holidaying into the future, kind of 20, 50, 100 years to see what kind of legacy I leave on the world of football. On top of that, an idea that I've been floating with is maybe doing a team of the series where we take players from all the different teams I've managed and we basically create a best 11. That's my personal 11. Maybe throw in some of their best moments from different episodes. I'm sure Jack Dowdy, for example, would get a bit of a shout out. Now, in announcing that, you know, perhaps the series will end after next year, naturally people are going to go, what's next? What's next? We want to know what's next. And I'm not quite ready to show my hand yet, / I've not been dealt a hand yet. I've not quite figured out exactly what we're going to be doing. I've talked on Twitch about a few different ideas. Of course, on the second channel, we've been doing some experimental content. Next month, I've got a few different trips planned. I'm going to be going to Amsterdam for TwitchCon in mid-July. Really, I don't want to start a brand new big series Let's Play and then go away for a week on holiday and basically lose the momentum of starting a new series. So more likely than not, we're going to finish Park to Prem, and then there'll be maybe a 1 to 2.5 week period where I do chill out a little bit more. We'll still have some videos going up. There just won't be an active Let's Play for a couple of weeks. Gives me a chance to recharge, and then to end the year, we'll have some content going on between kind of the mid / end of July period through, of course, to the FM.53 hype period, which for me personally, normally around the end of September, start of October, I do take a break from content. I unplug, I chill out, I don't play any Football Manager. That way I can kind of approach the new game with some excitement and vigor. And in that period, we do just do slightly different one-off video content bits, if that makes sense. Now, whether or not next season is a bit more compressed, I wanted to do this season more compressed, but there was just loads of Premier League games going on that felt like they mattered. Maybe next year I really will make a big effort to vacuum pack the season into kind of a shorter period. I'll see. As I said, I appreciate that there's people who kind of feel like when you win the Champions League once it's done, there are people who are perhaps watching me win everything thinking, isn't this just getting a little bit boring now? And whilst it to an extent, winning everything. I can appreciate that. I do feel like there's something to be said about continuing to be successful, about developing some of the younger players in the squad and just leaving the team in the best possible position. You know, watching David Lind, for example, score in today's Champions League final is really, really cool to see, especially given the fact that really over the last 2.5 years, we've slowly developed this man, and to see him come good in a Champions League final on the big stage, for me personally, that is what I play Football Manager for. That is like the most rewarding feeling. Anyway, that is a little bit about what's going on with me. Again, apologies about the sporadicness of streams and also just content. I am still struggling with internet issues. My Twitter, as I mentioned during the intro, it's basically turned into me just rabbiting on about BT. So if you want to watch my slow descent into insanity, I'll say it again, at WorkTheSpace. Fingers crossed all the issues are fixed tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic day. I will have a transfer special coming. I'm going to endeavour to get it up tomorrow, but in terms of recording it all, editing it all, and then somehow uploading it to the internet, it might even be that we have to do a couple of separate transfer special episodes. You can let me know what you think about that down in the comments. Thank you for watching as always today. If you did get through the rambly segment to end the video, I hope it provided some insightful and useful information. I'd like to know your thoughts on the plan that's beyond the end of this series. If you've got any of your own, float them in the comments. I do read the comments. They are useful. It also does help the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for watching as always. I'll see you guys next time for more. And until the transfer special, it is me, Jack, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.